And this is Ken Kraetzer at the Army-Navy press conference. We have a chance to talk with Army Senior Captain Jarrett Mackey. And Jarrett, you've been here before, been through a number of Army-Navy games. What do you tell your teammates about preparation for this game, the Army-Navy game?
I'm just prepared like any other game that we prepared for. Forget all the, surrounding. I was basically like chaos, honestly. Like everything, the surrounding like environment of the show, the news, all our like pop-up events at the academy, all that stuff, and be like, just look at it as another game. Look at it as we're prepping for any other opponent. And at the end of the day, when it does come down to the Army-Navy game, when we step onto the field, that's when you bring it all in for that game. But in terms of preparation, we're just preparing like it's any other team that we face this year. The guys know. We had a meeting the other day. The guys know what we need to do, what it's going to take for us to win this game, and we're looking forward to it, proving that next Saturday.
And, Jarrett, you've had a number of injuries on the defense this year, but a number of players who've stepped up. Colby Miller in particular stepped up at the Mike linebacker position. What are some of the keys for your defense to be successful against a very good Navy team?
Doing our job. That's what comes down to. We, as a defense, collectively, we are a unit that is job-specific. If I don't do my job, that hurts the dude next to me, and he may do his job 100%, but if I don't do my job, the play's a bust. And it only takes one person on our defense maybe for that to occur. And so basically we're a job-specific defense, and that's what it comes down to. So the guys are really focusing on making sure all the technique's right, and it comes down to we've had a lot of people in the rotation. So all that experience that a person will gain, it'll be wiped away once he gets hurt. So all the mistakes and all the the in-game stuff that you would see, all of a sudden the man goes down and we have someone else step up. And they do a good job, and you can't blame them. But it's like one of those stuff you learn in the fire. Like you can't teach so many things in practice. Like we were saying earlier, it's like one of the things when you see on the field, critiquing yourself and being like, oh, okay, I'm seeing this coach, and I've seen it before in previous games, so you're able to correct it and use that to our advantage on the defense instead of having being a weak point. We make it one of our strong points. And so the guys know that. That's why we're practicing as hard as we can, getting the coaches to throw everything at us that they can, so we're ready for everything. And luckily enough, we've had these couple weeks so we can get everybody back that we need to have the defense we want to show up with on Saturday.
And Jarrett, you've had to overcome a major injury 2 years ago, and to come back and play, and you're a fifth-year senior. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to attend the U.S. Military Academy, and really tell us a little bit about your major. You're in a very special, very difficult major.
Basically what it was I came to, well, honestly, like everyone here, I came to West Point for football, but everything else lured me to it. The history, the brotherhood, the camaraderie, talking to, the coaches. Some of the former coaches that recruited me were former players and cadets here, so them telling me and putting me at ease in terms of my worries about this, because I was really naive to United States Army, United States Military Academy, so I didn't know. I was just a kid from Georgia. Just came here, and then once like I said, you always come here for football or whatever reason, but you stay when you sign your commitment junior year, you stay for like a different reason. And so that reason basically is what binds United States Military Academy and what really binds our football team. And then just injuries was just things happen. Luckily, I was able to bounce back. Coach was able to get me a semester off to go home and recover. And luckily, I came, and luckily then I got a waiver from the NCAA to play another season with guys like Michael and Thomas, and it's been great. Regardless of how this season went right now, I wouldn't trade it for the world, because these guys are some amazing individuals, and we're just looking forward to going out on Saturday and showing what everyone we're about. So,
and just tell us a little bit about the major that you're studying at West Point.
And major, I'm studying system engineering with a focus on IT. And basically it's just you look at problems and you look at systems and you try to make it better. Like you look at this facility as like the Philadelphia Financial or Lincoln Financial Stadium as a overall system, and you're like, how can I make this better for the fans, for the stakeholders, for the players? And you look at all the aspects and all the elements that go into that, and you critique those and fix those and analyze those and make this overall experience a better one.
John?
Jarrett, you've had the chance to experience the Army-Navy game in the past. You haven't had the chance to taste victory. What does the game mean to you in general, and what would a victory mean to you?
For me, a victory as my last game as an Army football player would mean the world. And a victory in Army-Navy, regardless, is it's one of those things. You know what it means to everybody around you. I know what it means to the cadets. I know what it means to our graduates. I know what it means to our former teammates because of our history with Navy and our rivalry with them. It's just one of those things that it sets the tone for your off season, the rest of the year until this game comes again. Honestly, it's the one thing you can hang your hat on and be like, all right, we either beat Navy or we didn't beat Navy, and everyone remembers that from years to come. So it's one of the special games. I definitely remember every single one of my Army-Navy games. I can't say so much about every other opponent I played, but it's one of those games that it'll be a lifetime rivalry when I'll be rooting for Army-Navy. I'll be rooting for those games, a long time to come, and it's just one of the games that grow on you, and, it defines basically what these schools mean to this country and what these athletes and football players in each institution represent as individuals.
And Jarrett, what branch of the Army are you going into?
I branch quartermaster, sir.
And when is your graduation day?
My graduation day is 2 weeks from now, so December 20th, a week after Army-Navy, I'll be graduating and commissioning as a second lieutenant.
Jarrett Mackey, congratulations. Best wishes from all of us at the American Legion.
Thank you, sir.